Hey everyone, welcome to the Dicey Knoll. Thanks for tuning in to this episode of the Bousian Chronicles. If you'd like to support us, check us out on YouTube and Spotify, and on Twitch on Saturdays at 7:15 p.m., and follow our Facebook page and Twitter. Thanks for watching and get ready for an epic adventure.
Don't forget to tell him Eastern.
Hello everybody, welcome back to the Dicey Knoll.
What's up?
Hello.
Hi! Have fun editing that one.
Yeah, that's going to be nice. Thank you so much. At least there was quiet time. A little bit.
Quiet time?
Just look for me doing.
That's not more of this content on our OnlyFans.
Well, now, that took a turn.
Let's be honest, we've mentioned OnlyFans like the last 10 episodes.
Yeah, 67% off this month.
This is episode 49.
I know.
69% off this
It is exciting. We got
They're
one.
so
Disclaimer, there is not an
50
OnlyFans.
next week.
50 episodes.
50. Crazy. For
We have
over
50
a year.
episodes?
Almost.
Yes.
This is 49.
That we've played. There's actually 3 that's not there that the general populace will never see because they don't exist except in our brains because we played them. But
And in
yeah.
our notes.
And in our notes.
Well, on my notes.
Not in my notes.
I
They're in
don't
my
have
notes,
notes
too.
on.
Forever
even
will
take
live
notes.
the day that
You didn't take
Cerberus got tried to save somebody's life and somebody killed it right in front of him.
Or our enlightening conversation about vegans.
Yes.
I almost forgot about that.
Vegans.
The true enemies of the campaign.
Swarms and stairs and vegans.
Swarms, stairs, and vegans, yes. Those are our real enemies.
So what's up? What's new? Anything?
I watched The Invisible Man.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
Like the Kevin Bacon one?
Whatever the new one is.
Is it the one with the lady from, what's that movie? With
I
like
know.
Us.
yeah.
Us. It is the
Yeah.
one with the lady from Us.
She knew
Yes.
what I was saying.
I knew exactly what
Okay,
you were
then I
saying.
haven't seen the new one then.
No,
Yeah.
let's watch it.
Okay,
Yeah,
gonna
it's
watch
it's
it.
Well,
pretty.
not right now. We're playing D&D right
Yeah.
now. But
Yeah.
Sure, that's all right.
We gotta go. We gotta go watch Invisible Man.
Actually, we're just gonna throw it up on. I got a projector. Let's just hook it up. We'll just all watch it. We'll get a huge copyright strike, but it'll be worth it.
It's a reaction channel now.
It's a reaction channel. We're gonna react to.
I got new shoes.
Here you go. How's that?
Yeah.
Good for your back, or just because they're pretty?
Just because they're pretty.
Okay.
I
And
cleaned
I
my
need a
friend's
new work
closet.
shoes.
I cleaned my friend's closet.
What about your own closet?
Oh, that's been clean.
Mm-hmm.
It's clean right now.
Oh, and when this episode airs, I will be officially done with my first semester back in school.
Congratulations.
When this episode airs. I am not done. with school.
Are you,
But when this episode airs.
are you passing?
I am. I
Well,
got
that's
all
even
high
better.
A's.
That's all better.
Very
That's
good.
all better.
I'm proud of you.
Show
I'm
off.
proud of me too. well,
She's like, so
I work my butt off
I
to
don't.
get my A's, so yes, I will show off.
I've worked my butt off to get my grades where they are now.
Well,
We're not going to talk about that. Moving on. Anything else? Anything? What about you, DM? You're always quiet during this part. You never talk. You just laugh.
I know, he
and-
just watches us.
I just enjoy this moment. It's not me
He
babbling.
He got new sunglasses, you guys.
Oh,
I
look
know
at
this
those.
is not
Oh, shit.
his announcement, but here, talk about your sunglasses.
Dude, those are straight up like. Put those on.
Hell yeah.
Dude, I literally feel like I'm about to get a breakdown of how the right side is correct on everything. Right wing breakdown right now. Let me tell you how Biden's fucking up this country. Let me. I'm sorry, you might want to take those back.
I hate you, Joe.
I'm sorry, everyone. Anyways, moving on.
You know, you laugh, but it's true.
Oh boy.
Oh, there's TikToks to back up my information.
Okay.
I have nothing to announce other than I got a new desk that you guys will never see.
It's a pretty desk.
But it did make me have to move a sofa behind me. You might be able to notice from there, the corner of it.
Yep,
And check
I
out
see
my
this.
big cock while you're at it.
Hey.
Oh, do we have two in this shot?
I don't know if the second cock's in
No.
there, but yes.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can sing both.
Yeah.
Oh, I have an announcement. I got a 97 on my geometry test.
Hey!
Hey!
That's my announcement. I'm really proud of myself. Anyways,
I'm proud of you too.
Shapes and colors, people. Shapes and colors.
Yay!
Shapes and colors. Not numbers. We all know that.
Okay. So with grades out of the way, mostly passing.
Mostly.
Mostly.
I guess we'll go ahead and hop into tonight's episode. With the party leaving Vermilion, being watched by a giant frog.
Fucking frog.
I just wanted to pet it.
Well, you pet it all right.
Nylamine went to go pet it. Got 8.
She got pet. She pet it real good.
Let me pet you from the inside.
All over
Oh,
your
that's
body.
on our OnlyFans. It's not here. You're the wrong street for that. Come back to the Dicey Knoll after dark.
Nylamine not being able to shake the feeling of being watched after this, even though nothing within a wide range of y'all, ended up going back to Pedio, went to a temple of Selunes, where Nylamine went to go and have a meeting with Selunes. After a brief conversation that Service had with one of the other priestesses, came back and Nylamine was unconscious. Service, having his own conversation with Selunes, found out that Selunes put her under a magical sleep to prevent the tracking from happening. So Service rejoined the party and went out to start hunting this frog, and came across these 3 women that seemed to have been experimenting on this frog. After dispatching of the frog,
And 2 of the women.
and 2 of the women, one of them escaped
Bags.
into another plane.
How dare she?
Nylamine woke up. You party rejoined together. And you all went on your merry way.
Did we
But-
go on our merry way?
And they all lived
think so.
happily
You
ever
all did.
after.
You all went and
Don't
had.
forget we
you all
got a
went,
house.
Yes, you all went to the party.
Yeah.
The
Spit my lip.
the moon change celebration.
The Lunar Festival.
What color is the moon now?
Black.
Oh,
It's great.
okay.
No,
No, it was blue.
it was
It was
blue.
blue.
Now it's black.
Y'all, I remembered that.
Blue on black tea. Oh, sorry.
And was announced by some of the higher ups in Pedio that you all will be getting keep outside of Pedio, and they would like you to join them in the morning to discuss future arrangements of your keep. But before we get to that, somebody was unconscious for 2 days, so we will backtrack to that. Both of y'all
Rewind
are
noise,
ghosts.
rewind noise, rewind noise.
This entire table is doors.
Hey, you keep coming every weekend.
Yeah. I drive half this table here.
What?
I drive half this table here.
Yeah, I don't drive.
Not me.
I can drive, I just don't drive.
Yeah. Please no. You scare me.
Look out, everybody! I turned down.
So Nylamine,
Yes.
when you arrived in Pedio, made your way to the temple, you entered this room that was candle lit, and upon going in, began to seek answers from Selunes. As you close your eyes, you feel the warmth of the candles kind of just dissipate. You open your eyes and you are now outside at night. You hear the birds chirping and wildlife critters going out, but you're kind of just alone. All of a sudden, you see as the moon in the sky just begins to get brighter. Standing in front of you, you see what looks to be a tall female woman with a grayish blue skin, with white hair pulled back, and dressed in a light blue dress with a blue rope tied around her waist. As she speaks, you recognize the voice as that of your goddess Selunes.
I see the goddess Selunes.
Because, my child, what have you gotten yourself into?
I don't know. I wanted to pet the frog, and the frog ate me, and so then this stuff happened. I don't know.
Like, frog or frog?
Frog.
Oh, child. Well, you are safe here. I have sent a message out with another one of your friends of how to get rid of this curse. To keep you safe, I have brought you here. I have big hopes for you. So please, come follow. And you see as she kind of just starts walking. This is the first time you notice that you've been standing on water this whole time.
I can walk on water. I'm talented like that.
Do you follow her? You follow her and you see as the water kind of doesn't react to your stepping, so it's like you're kind of just slightly over it. And you see as she's walking as she's kind of just moving her hands around, that the stars are kind of just shifting with her movements. It's you hear stories, but it's surprising to see it. She goes and she takes you in. You find this what looks to be a small hut. Bigger than a tent, but smaller than a house. She leads you inside, and you walk in, and it looks like, it looks kind of like a townhouse on the inside. You walked in, and this damn thing was, you kind of had to duck through the door, and then all of a sudden it's 2 stories, and you're like, okay. She walks in, and she starts pouring a cup of tea. She's like, would you like some?
Yes, please.
So she sits down and hands you a cup, and you on the other side. So I see you've been following the book, at least.
I've been trying.
I know it's a little cryptic. Messages don't get sent the same as they used to.
That's for sure.
Are you nervous?
A little.
Well, I do know this is not exactly how I planned for all this to happen. Always try to have things go smoother, but sometimes the other deities have other plans. And it does seem that things have kind of been thrown out of order. When you meet Phaylon, he will help the way he can. He is no longer the warrior that he once used to be. As much as he has done great things and lived as long as he can, he is not immortal. He is getting old. He will hide it, but he tries to help. Sometimes gets a little carried away, as old men do. Just don't call him old. He doesn't like that. He might be a little hard to gain his trust at first. He might try to put you through a ringer. He might even try to make you chase him. Because he is not... He thinks he's sly. He's really not. But once you gain his trust, he will help. It's also nice to see the positive impact you're making on the people around you.
I try. Especially with Service. I know he goes through a lot.
I don't think you fully understand how much you've helped him. And you see as, even inside this house, she kind of waves her hands and you see that the stars just kind of flood the house, and behind her you see different images of just the way things have gone, and she shows you like what you've done to help Sirius, stay on the right path, and then shows you the images of what would happen if you weren't there, and the lives he would have taken, and the people that he would have bribed, and just to make sure that he got what he was looking for. Definitely is not the path that you all have taken. He's like, you've led a man from the darkness that has corrupted him from a young age, and he's seen more of the light. He goes and he, for someone who has always thought so selfishly, now thinks of you and your party as family, friends. He cares for you. This is not something that's was the path he was going down. But with your intervention, I've seen a drastic change in his behaviors. So much so where he reached out to me to help and asked him to help you.
Well, I'm glad that he's reaching out and trying. It means a lot.
He's gotten a lot closer to you, me, Talia, and Lena. Probably a lot more than anyone would have truly expected. But even at this point, he may say that he's doing this for himself, but he's truly doing this for you and your health. But now let's talk about the other two. Lena over there has gone through some rough struggles. First off, meeting Eltir and getting that horrible sword. And the rage that consumed her. If you weren't there, who knows how long that rage would have continued.
I know that she would have never acted like that upon her own, mindset, and it would have literally crushed her to fully understand the extent of what she was doing.
It's not just the mental capabilities. The things like that, they possess the mind to where if you hadn't stepped in and intervened, the sword was telling her that it was right to be angry. It was overwhelming her senses. To where, yes, she would have feel bad for those that she would have killed, but until she got rid of the sword, she wouldn't have truly known the weight of the killings. But even now, she fights with her simic mutations. As much as she goes to protect Service, she really does try to protect everyone. That is something that is good, but could also get her into trouble. Don't let her throw away her own life just to protect others. Because she can't protect everyone if she's dead. And now Talia. So much mystery around her.
Very much. I don't really know that much about her. Where she's from, why she looks the way she does.
Well, that much I have an answer for. There are certain planes that harbor genies. And those genies have means of planar travel. And they can shapeshift to look human, elvish, really any sort of race that they want. And so he went, found someone he liked, and that's his child. She is a direct lineage of an Afriti, which is a fire genie, named Dasfi. He is very much like Sirius, a selfish individual. I'm not sure why he left. Some say he got called back to his original plane, and so... But she is strong. She's curious. And we all know that curiosity kills the cat. Some knowledge is best off left unknown. That's really all I can say about her for now. Her actions confuse me from time to time.
They confuse me too. try my best to keep them all alive, keep them healthy, happy, and well fed.
Oh yes. Service is over there definitely gained a few pounds.
Well, that's good. He was very...
It's muscle.
He's muscle. He was very twiggy. You need to feed him more.
Is there any questions that you have for me?
Do you know how Kraos is doing?
Kraos is doing just fine.
That's good.
There's...
It spelled the whole thing. Hey,
And she go and erase
I'm
it
getting
too.
there.
It looks like something unexpected happened with the egg, so they have him there watching it.
Unexpected how?
That much I'm not too sure. That egg has an aura around it that even I cannot penetrate.
That's concerning.
Very much so. But I don't see... It's not a normal egg. It's not... Doesn't seem like it's a time-based hatch. The egg will just continue to grow even if it reaches adult size. It will stay an egg. Seems to be some sort of trigger for it to fully hatch.
That's peculiar.
And
Let's take a moment to appreciate that I pronounced that word right.
from the size it is now, it looks like it's probably already that of an adult.
That's very concerning. And you have no clue about what the trigger could be?
No.
What about his obvious?
These is obvious. Need to be a little bit more specific than that.
Like, why is he there?
He is one that has been left behind from his otherworldly companions. As you know, he is from the Abyssal Plane. He actually came with a flock of beasts quite a long time ago. He is much older than he lets on.
He acts like a 2-year-old.
Oh yes. Honestly, just from looking at him, I'm not sure how much time he has left on this world.
That's concerning.
He is quite old, but he had to survive on his own for so long that it took him time to trust. He does not mean harm, but he doesn't really know much of any other way than really taking what he needs, which is why he likes digging around for certain things.
Like,
But
I mean, I care for him. He just gets on my nerves sometimes.
oh yes,
But he's an imp,
yeah.
so I have to allow some leniency on that.
I don't know if leniency is the correct term, but it's hard to teach an old dog new tricks.
Precisely.
He is stuck in his ways, but it seems like his physical body is deteriorating much faster than he would expect, which is why I believe that he found such a liking to you. Because he was part of the beasts that he came across with were very strong magically. He saw the runes in your book, and I believe he thinks that's a way to get back to his home.
Is there any way to save him?
Honestly, I'm not sure. Unless there's a way to, send him back to his plane, but that'll be the only way. And after that, you won't see him ever again. He might live a little bit longer, because I do know time is finicky in the planes. I don't even try to understand it. But I'm not sure how it goes, especially on the elemental planes. But that'll probably be the best way to do it.
I feel like I should find a way to send him back to the abyssal plane. Just if that's better for him, maybe give him a little bit more time.
Well, there is one way that it can happen. And I do believe that you are capable of doing it.
I am.
Yes.
Just talented like that.
It is one of the spells that I have granted you the knowledge of. The only downside is he will be gone.
I would miss him greatly, but I would like to at least give him some time. I would have to talk to him and see what it is that he wants. Because I'm not just going to send him back if that's not what he desires.
That is true. Even I cannot read the minds of the others, so that'll be something that you have to figure out.
Yes.
Anything else, young one?
Nylamene's just over here like, she's thinking. I don't think so.
Well, it does look like they are on their journey to go try to relieve whatever curse has been placed on you. So please take some rest, and I will come back to visit in the morning.
What's there to cook here?
Oh, whatever you like. There's a full kitchen. And you see as she kind of like waves a hand, and the kitchen just like expands.
That's so cool. Nylamene's like so excited.
So she goes and she just leaves. She walks out the door. And you go and you're in the kitchen. You have full reign, and on the counter you do see what looks to be almost like a crystal ball. Looking at it, you are able to see your friends as they are mounted on their horses and traveling to figure out where this beast is gone.
I'm watching you.
What was that? I feel like someone's watching me.
What are you talking about?
I don't know, I just have a feeling.
Do we need a rest?
I don't know. I think we should keep going.
Okay.
So, you go ahead. Make whatever you want.
Everything. I make everything.
Just everything.
Everything. And then I eat everything.
Just come back and she comes back and you're just still stuffing yourself. You go and you kind of you make your meals. You enjoy and eat. And you're just kind of watching as they are traversing. It's a lot of walking. Kind of glad you're not there for a little bit. As they push through, you can see that the waves of exhaustion are just kind of hitting them and blowing over as they are pushing hard and determined to figure out what this is.
Look at my family. At least they're not fighting.
You haven't gotten to that part yet.
Oh yeah, no, you haven't gotten there yet.
No, with each other.
Oh.
No, you haven't gotten there yet.
You go and you're kind of just watching and you're like, man, just watching them walk is kind of making me tired. You kind of just like curl up on the couch and just kind of just fall asleep. You wake up and you come back up and there's a small little what looks to be almost like a bell that's kind of just like sitting on the table.
Okay, I'm gonna look at the bell.
It just looks like a bell.
I'm gonna ring the bell.
As you ring the bell, no sound comes out of it. Like you can feel like the little ball hitting the side, but there's no sound.
I wanna look at it like.
It looks like a normal bell.
What use is a bell that doesn't jingle?
I thought they would confuse you.
It's very strange.
Not everything always has to be used for its intended purpose. Because most people who thinks that a bell that doesn't make a sound is useless.
Perhaps it can do something more?
Always. Because what if this wasn't just a bell? And she kind of just takes it and just you see as she kind of just molds it into different things in her hand. Like, what if it's a hammer, or and then she's like, or a nail, put it in the wall. Things can be used as multiple different things. Not everything is always as it seems. Phaylon has uses of multiple magics, so that's something you're gonna have to keep in mind. But I know that you've come in contact with Altia. What are your opinions on it?
Let's be honest here, I don't remember who that is.
He is the half-elf paladin
He's the
guy.
that cut the were-rat wannabe down in front of you when you gave him the gold.
He also gave Lena that cursed sword.
I hate him. Well, hate is a strong word. I strongly dislike him.
Hate is a strong word, and I strongly hate him.
He is not the man he once was.
He's a very violent person.
Yeah, no, that hasn't changed. Him and Phaylon are two sides of the same coin. They are both very old. But it seems like Altia will outlive Phaylon due to whatever current magic is being used on him. As he is no longer fully L-tier. I'm not quite sure if it's possession or if it's just time. But there is a shroud of secrecy around his origins. He might be in control, he might not. Very similar to another person that you all have met on your adventures. It seems like whatever magic is currently being placed on Altia is currently being placed on Talia's sister. I think Marie was the name that she gave y'all. She is not... Hers is definitely more controlled. I believe that Talia will definitely push her way back to her sister. She might get a little reckless. But she is family. And she has a very strong tie with her family. If she does try to pursue her sister, sometimes doing the wrong thing is right. I cannot influence your decisions, so that's all I can give you. She kind of looks down at the crystal ball. Like, it seems like they might be getting close to whatever creature has you under this curse.
Yeah, this is gonna be interesting. She picks up something she made.
A bagel.
They should be fine, but this might be a interesting thing. I did not expect the 3 hags to be there. Doesn't look like these hags are at full strength, so they should be fine.
I hope. Suppose I'm not there to help them. She tears up a little bit.
No.
You just have to believe in them. They'll be fine. They've handled worse.
I know they can take care of themselves, but sometimes they're so focused on taking care of everyone else in the group that they forget to take care of themselves.
Yeah, that is one key flaw that 2 of your party members have.
Not you.
Well, while they do that, means that this curse will probably be lifting pretty soon, which means your time here will come to an end. I have some things I want to show you. And she kind of takes you by the hand, waves her hand across, and the house just kind of like opens up like a dollhouse, kind of just like flops open.
I grab a pastry. And I take it with me.
And she kind of just takes you, and you see as your starry wings come out, and she kind of just takes you by the hand and just raises you up into the sky.
I love this.
And so she goes and she's like, let me see your weapon.
for my weapon.
She takes your hammer, so she kind of grabs it and takes her other hand and brings it all the way up to the head, and you see as your hammer now has a white glowing tint to it. Like, this is the next little bonus I can give you. We'll do a little bit more damage to those that cross your path. Can't let everybody else have all the fun now. Just don't be afraid, okay?
I'll try.
Fear can be the biggest cause to run. Where sometimes it's not the best thing to do, stay and fight. Sometimes it's not the best thing to run either. You are strong, and you can guide people much better than what I can from here. Just never let darkness overtake you. Well, it looks like they have finished their battle, so I will let you get back to your body. And you see as she takes, she pulls out a necklace, and you see as she has like the blue teardrops in a necklace. She kind of pulls one out and just kind of like lets it drop. Falls to the floor, and you look down, and it kind of just goes out of sight. And then, I feel like I should give Service a little reward for helping you out. Well, you'll probably be very tired when you get back to your body, because when you're here, you don't actually rest out there. So enjoy your rest. I know that won't be hard for you.
Thank you.
Of course. You wake up and, like, you kind of, like, just, like, shoot up like you had a nightmare. And you're like, oh god, I'm tired. And, like, the guards just, like, kind of... So you're in, like, a bunk bed kind of thing. The guards just kind of like, huh? And you're like, I'm tired. You can go back to bed.
Nice.
You wake up, like, 12 hours later to, Service, Lena, and Talia. All there kind of like, come on, it's time to get up. You've been sleeping all day.
5 more minutes.
Called it. Called it.
Called what?
That's exactly what I said.
5 more minutes.
I was like, what are you talking about?
Yeah. That's accurate.
You all are there.
Oh, okay. I'll put away my school stuff.
No, don't we have a festival to get to? There's going to be a party. There'll be food. Wake up.
Yes.
Am I hungry?
Always.
I just like ate like a whole bunch. Wait, that wasn't. That was like.
you.
That was...
And I still remember everything that happened.
Yes.
I tell them everything.
Okay.
Because
Should I have been taking notes during that? I did not know I
Serious.
was supposed to be taking notes.
thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You all are my family.
We love you too. Are you okay?
Something happened.
I love you all.
I'm not sure she's...
And now I tell them everything.
Oh,
That's interesting.
so you spent like the entire time with her.
And that's why whenever I woke up, I went back to sleep because it was like really, really
So
exhausting.
did you tell us everything?
No. I left a little bit out.
Yeah, what did you tell us?
Okay. It's easier to tell you what I left out.
Okay.
I left out the stuff about your dad.
Okay. We already knew that, but okay.
The stuff about Azophius, I left out.
Did we know that? We knew something like that.
You knew some, you didn't know all this
Okay.
information she gave.
I left out about the part about watching you through the glass ball. And the part about what path you would have taken.
Okay.
And like the images or whatever. I left that part out.
Seems like you had an interesting couple of days. I mean, not that we were bored at all. We were tired, very tired.
We rescued a person.
You did.
Yeah, she was starving to death. We took her to...
cook for her. She starts to cry.
I gave her a ration.
Okay.
Or 5.
Actually, you gave her a whole bunch of them, didn't
I
you?
gave her like 5. It's okay.
It's okay, we have a box.
But we took her to civilization. So
good.
hopefully she's okay.
That's good.
She had a terribly broken leg.
Oh yeah. She's not going to be able to walk on that leg ever again.
That's depressing.
Okay, just so I know, this is the morning before the Lunar Festival that's happening right now?
Yes.
Okay.
Lena hit me with a chair.
I
How
didn't.
rude.
I didn't mean to.
I mean, I think she was aiming.
I really wasn't.
Selunes is so pretty.
I mean, yeah, I mean, if you're into that sort of thing.
She's so gorgeous.
Well, she's a goddess, isn't she?
Well, yes.
And I feel like she can look whatever she wants.
And she did these things with the stars, and then there was a big kitchen.
A
I
kitchen.
cooked everything.
And you're hungry.
Yes. Because technically I didn't cook and eat it all. It was all like, not me, but it was me. It's hard to explain.
It was a
It's
dream.
hard to understand.
It's kind of like if you eat in a dream. Are you still hungry in the
that's
morning?
Solid.
You know?
That's
Where's
solid.
Azophius?
You've noticed that there's been like a rat just kind of like sleeping on your neck the whole time.
Okay, it's a rat, right? It's not a
Yeah.
spider.
It's a
Not a
rat.
spider.
Okay.
Yeah, I actually told him. He turned into a spider. I was like, no, the cuddly one.
The cuddle.
Cuddly.
Wait, rats are cuddle?
Yes.
They can be.
Rats are very cuddly.
Wait, what kind of rat? Like a street rat or a house pet rat?
No, not a street rat. Those things are terrifying.
One of the giant rats.
Those things are huge and mean.
So
I
she
give the rat a
We're around smoking cigarettes and
Kind of like nuzzles in you.
drinking
She-
liquor.
she said Lucia and Eltier are under some influence. She know more about that?
Not that I was told. I don't think that she really quite knows yet. It's very complicated.
Do you remember when I mentioned that
Mhm.
my uncle had
Oh,
Eltier
yeah,
kinda under...
you did say that.
I
Like,
feel like that could
what
be
did he
very
s-
similar to
What did he say? He said he could use him anytime he wanted or
Yes,
something?
yes, basically he could deal with Altair at any moment, whenever he wanted, which also, given what had happened, I feel like that may have something to do with your Lucia.
Great. But yeah, she threw a chair at me. She had a really bad dream, threw a chair at me.
How dare you? Did you at least apologize?
Yes, several times. She keeps bringing it up and makes me feel terrible.
I'm only messing with you. I thought it was actually pretty cool. I've never seen you get that angry before.
was
And
very
like your
angry.
muscles were bulging and like I was like, what is going on? You
I was-
like tap some untappable like surface and you were just like a beast. I was like, wow.
I just thought maybe you ate the last pastry.
No, I'm not you.
Did not do that.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, I saw you.
Oh, I'm glad you're okay.
Me too.
So I guess if you're feeling alright, I guess we'll get some food, because your stomach's growling.
Yes.
And then we have to talk to Melik.
We didn't.
We already talked to Melik. This is before we talked to Melik.
Yes.
Oh,
Alright, talk to Melik.
Yeah, Melik was not very much help, but he was going to investigate the stuff outside of town.
Got it. Thank you.
So
He gave you some information.
Yeah, he told us that L-Dash has a P.O. box.
Yeah.
That he
I'm gonna
does.
wake us up for a second.
He's awake. He's just kind of like been nuzzling you.
Do you want to go get some food?
Just kind of pops up. Always.
Okay, let's go.
Just like kind of like walks right on up and just kind of just goes with you guys.
Yep.
So as we go ahead and do jump back to present day. After the lunar festival, you all are sleeping. Take your long rest, full bellies.
Yay.
We're gonna go ahead and take a break.
Yay.
Break time.
Break.
As we're coming back to the table, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on our YouTube and Spotify. We love hearing from you. You can also find us on Facebook and Twitter. It looks like we're ready to resume, so bring your snacks and settle in for more shenanigans.
And we're
And we're back.
And we're back.
Yeah, we're back.
Alright. So, I'm gonna hop back in. Do y'all finishing your long rest after the festival? You all wake up in the famous serpent, being asked to come to the castle to discuss about the future plans for your keep. The day is yours. Should probably turn that down.
Munching on a piece of bacon. So what, we're going to the castle? What's going on here? What's the plan? And then we're going east?
Yes, I suppose. I mean,
We have to go find Phaylon, right?
yes, that seems to be necessary. What about you? How are you feeling?
Hungry.
There's food on your plate right now.
I'm eating it and I'm still hungry.
Okay. No, are you good to travel?
I suppose so.
And you?
I'm alright.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Are you throwing any more chairs?
I'm not throwing any chairs.
Yes, you find that extremely funny for being the one that got it thrown.
You know, next time when you throw it, I should be on top of it so I can fly.
You know, actually, I would probably pay to see that.
Maybe we can work something out.
So we're going to be troubadours from now on.
Yeah!
So, I guess we deal with this keep business. I don't even know. I mean, they're just going to build it for us. It seems odd.
That's what they said.
What are we going to
isn't
do
it?
with it?
I don't know.
Vacation home. Yeah!
How about an only home?
That's true. Well,
I mean, yeah.
it would be nice to have a place here that we don't have to pay for every time.
That would be true, provided that we're going to stay here. I mean, I've received gifts before. I mean, I'm not going to turn it down, but I mean, I kind of have my own keep. I have my own castle, and I just have to get it back. Apparently,
We're working on it.
We'll get it
Yes.
back.
Progress. We just gotta figure out
yeah.
how to prevent a massive ancient dragon from coming back and eating everyone.
Why are you
That's-
whispering?
I don't want people to hear us.
Then why are we talking about it here?
I don't know.
But I mean, it just kind of came up. But I do have a few things that I would like to do before we leave. So, I mean, as long as I've got some sort of study, I don't care. You know, do your best, go wild, whatever they want to build. You know, whatever you want them to build. Figure it out, the three of you. Can you do that?
A big kitchen.
Yes, big kitchen. I just need a study and some place I can do practice and, you know, enchanting and such. But
Like
I have,
a laboratory?
I guess,
An
maybe.
enchanting room?
Yes, something like that. The
Probably
headmaster,
no.
Outdoors, like a balcony?
the
or
headmaster would know what I need.
inside?
And you want a really nice bath, right?
Yes. We need like hot springs.
We need hot. I can take care of the hot part.
Doesn't that mean you have to be in it at all times?
Well, now service blushes a little bit. It's like what? Okay. Anyways, and he just kind of gathers up his half-eaten breakfast.
Alright,
sure
so
how to respond
laboratory,
to
enchanting room, big kitchen, study, nice bathroom. Do you want a balcony?
I would love a balcony.
2 balconies! Do we want a pool?
I was about to say
A pool!
A tiny bed for Felix, a tiny bed for Zophius.
Tiny
bed
beds.
for Saya.
a practice room for training. A training room.
Training room. Big beds
We're
for
gonna
the
need-
rest of us.
we're gonna
A
need
little
paper.
sanctuary.
A sanctuary.
I feel like we're dreaming really big. here.
They're going to be so tired of us by the time when we're not even halfway through yet.
Hey, he said, come over and we'll discuss plans.
Do we need
We're
to write
putting it
this
up on
down?
the table. Probably. We always need to write stuff down.
Okay. Where do I start? That was a lot.
Let's make sure we get the service stuff first.
Okay.
An enchanting room, a study, a laboratory, a nice bathroom.
Okay. Enchanting room, study, laboratory. I can spell. What was that? Big bathroom.
Big bathroom. And he said
Big
something about,
underline.
like, being able to
Bathroom.
practice his magic. Would that be the training room, too?
Enchanting room.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
And then Nylamine wants a large kitchen.
Do you want an island? Do you
Yes.
want... Okay, she wants an island.
with
Just yes to all of those.
island? Okay.
Lots of cabinet space, a pantry.
Stocked pantry.
Breakfast nook.
Do we need a dining room with one of those bay windows?
Oh, absolutely. That lets the sun in? Yes, of course.
Books. Lots of books.
Library.
A library, yes.
Oh, duh.
Is that
Bay
kind of like a
windows.
study, or are they different?
Let's have a library and a study.
Okay,
I mean, you can put books in both.
Should we have offices?
I don't think we need offices.
You're gonna show up there like you get 3 rooms.
Okay. You
Pool.
put the training room,
Okay.
a pool, at least 2 balconies. What else, Nylamine?
I have no clue.
2 balconies at least.
An extra room just in case.
A guest,
A guest room. Okay. Tiny beds.
We're working really hard on this for no reason.
For Felix, Azophius, and Saya. How do you spell Azophius? I don't know.
Sound it out.
Right here.
I don't know.
Right here.
It's spelled every way it's said.
Azophi. Well, I started with a PH and then I crossed it out. Okay. Saya. Okay, good.
A shrine or a temple. What did you say?
Sanctuary.
Sanctuary.
A sanctuary. I don't know what I was writing. Okay.
Anything else?
No clue.
I feel like we're forgetting something important. We've listed all these other things.
What's the important thing?
Well, we got what service needed.
We should probably have more than 1 bathroom.
Oh, for sure.
Here, let me just add an S to the bathroom. Big bathroom, S. Okay, big bathrooms there.
Okay, the necessities.
Kitchen.
A stable
Kitchen.
For the horses.
for the horses.
Oh my god.
Duh. Okay.
Okay,
Do
so
we
have a
want
stable,
Bathrooms, kitchen,
Did we get a
bedrooms,
dining room?
dining room. Where I put it on there, I think.
dining room.
Bay windows.
We need like a living room. Do we want a war room?
What do we need that for?
I
Storage.
don't know.
We need storage. We have so much stuff.
Closets. We need closets. Closets of holding.
I'm putting a question mark next to that one.
I mean,
We're forgetting something.
I don't know.
I don't
well,
know what we're
we
forgetting.
could brainstorm on the way there, but let's get heading over there.
Let's go. Yeah. I think this is a good start.
Okay. So after very excited plan making, which people just kind of like, what are they going on
Writing this
about?
all on
Before
a
everybody
napkin.
leaves, do I still have the bag? Because I need the bag.
I
Bag of
assumed
holding?
you did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Somebody else was
You're-
holding it.
you're
at
the
some point.
carrier.
Talia was
of the-
holding it for a while, but
Yeah.
Why was I holding it?
Because you went off to do something and you had the bag.
We needed the bag for something when we were like
did.
shopping or something. I
because
don't
he
know.
was going to the library, you needed it for something.
Yeah.
Service, wait, your bag!
Yeah. So.
Yeah, you take it back.
Now he has it. It just flies through the air. Just, wow, where did this come from?
Just mage hand catches it. Thank you.
You're welcome!
Why are you running away while doing this? You're welcome.
You're running away.
It's really weird.
So you all heading to the castle.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you headed?
I'm going to my room. I'm going to ask Saya if she wants to stay an owl or go back to a weasel.
Weasel.
Weasel it is then. And I'll take the time to do that, and then I'm going to take the time to cast Banish on the curse on the Great Sword of Vengeance.
Okay.
And I'm going to cure that for good.
Okay. You now have a +1 greatsword.
And
You're just racking up all the magical weapons.
after that, I just got some things. I want to try to embed this hag
I
finger
found that very ironic.
into into one of the sapphires that I bought.
Okay.
I want to try to put it inside there, and trying to create a different type of focus that taps into what they had. So I'm assuming this is going to take me
Make
a while.
an Arcana check.
I don't know if I trust you. You have been so wishy-washy.
I have a dice jail if you need to imprison it.
I can't imprison this one. It's the one they gave me.
It was a gift.
It was a gift.
You can put a gift in a gift.
That
That's
is
okay.
a stinky, dirty 20.
Okay.
I thought it was going to be something
Like
really
a
bad.
one?
I was waiting for a
It
5.
is a naughty, naughty 20.
Naughty.
He's not in his own natural form.
That's right. That's right. I rolled it and it came up with leather and shit. I don't know. I mean, that's what that means, right?
Why do I do this?
Put the paddle away.
Moving on.
Waiting on you.
No, I can't stand either of you.
Oh.
Really, Shannon?
Look, I got 50 feet of rope if we need it.
Oh, this is going downhill so fast.
I need something better to do with my time.
You said that so much today.
Yep.
You go and embedding a finger
Hiccups now, sorry.
into the focus or into the sapphire. You go and you're not able to fully embed the finger, but you are able to take out some of its essence from its and take the magical essence from the finger and transfer it into the sapphire, turning it a sickly green color.
That's
That's an ugly stick
interesting.
sapphire.
Interesting. Now it looks sort of like an emerald, just not a healthy one.
Takes you quite a bit of time.
Yeah. I don't intend on finishing it,
Yeah.
today.
The three of you head off to the castle, joyful as can be.
We're gonna get super disappointed.
And you come up to the castle and the guards are expecting you.
Good morning.
Morning. Yeah, we already got somebody here. They're taking you up to, I don't even know what floor that. Just follow him.
Thank you.
DM preparedness. Check.
DM preparedness and guard preparedness. Go and it's a very scrawny, I can't even say man, boy. It's like about 5 foot even. Twig, barely has his armor on. It's like, well, if you follow me, we're gonna take you to the planning room. It's up on the 5th floor. Yeah, so let's go.
He's got peach fuzz on his chin, but he swears it's a beard.
No, it's not even that. Like, he maybe has like one strand.
He's trying.
That he's too afraid to cut.
So proud.
He's so proud of his single hair.
And he kind of goes, and he's like halfway skipping. He's like, "Oh my god, I'm leading the heroes."
So proud of himself.
Or just casually like, not bad. Nice.
There are stairs. Many stairs.
Many stairs. You are going up to the 5th floor, so you have to go through many of stairs.
Cabs of steel.
As he brings you up to the 5th floor, you see these very large arching double doors, kind of like the ones going to the ballroom. He kind of opens on up. He's like, the architects are in here, so have fun.
Thank
Hi. What was your name?
Gerald.
No.
Service?
Sorry, I couldn't help it.
Screw you. My name is Roth.
Did you say Roth or broth?
Roth. R-O-T-H.
Chicken broth.
That's what I was saying. I was like, why broth?
Thank you, Roth. You have a wonderful rest of your day.
You as well. Kind of just like goes down, skipping his way down the stairs. You walk in and you have a couple of gentlemen around the table that are kind of going out. They have like 3 or 4 sheets of paper out, kind of like out with like the acreage that's kind of been granted to you, and kind of like what they had like with like a pre-concept setup. Looks like it is a 2-story building and a lot of extra room around the keep. And so one of the gentlemen looks at you, very much an older gentleman, human, probably in his like late 60s. Kind of like looking at this, and you see they're kind of just chatting on themselves. He looks at me like, oh, welcome, heroes. We have this generic plan here. If there's anything that you want in these rooms, please let us know.
I hand him the napkin with all the scribble on it.
You said a napkin?
Yeah, we wrote it on a napkin.
He's like,
Oh, we should have asked Service for a piece of paper before you left.
Magic paper.
Maybe it would be better if you just tell us, because I don't know how this is all gonna fit in here. We might have to put like the training room outside, and then you probably have the bath outside.
I think the bath needs to be inside.
But it says / hot spring. How are you gonna get a hot spring if it's inside?
What about a bathroom and a hot spring?
Well, I can get a bathroom.
Well, that's what we
You
need.
said
What's
a
a
large bath.
A large bathroom. But he did mention hot spring, didn't he? Could go outside.
Yeah.
Next to the training room.
Yeah.
We could all jump in after.
Yeah. We get our training on, then we cool off in the hot spring. Wait. That's not how that works.
That's what the pool is for.
Oh, yes, the pool. And we also want a staple.
I just need a big kitchen.
She needs a room to sleep in, too.
Well, yeah.
Do you
but
want
I
a
can
bed?
sleep in the kitchen.
Do you want a
that's
bed
fine.
in the kitchen?
I can sleep.
You
in
need
the
like
kitchen.
a closet with a pull-out bed.
We should put her room under the kitchen.
But
You
why
need a
would
trap door.
Yes, she sleeps under the kitchen.
the counter just lifts up. You open up a cabinet and crawl in.
I was gonna say like you have the closet door and it's like the pull-out bed where you just open it, just boing, bed just pops right out.
Why not just have a room off the kitchen?
I mean, it's less fun,
too.
but
The guy over here just like.
Just like, I should have retired.
But yes, and a study for our...
she's gonna point to the
Magic friend.
enchanting room study and the big bathroom. She goes, as long as these things get on there, I mean, that's most
And
important.
the training room.
And the kitchen.
I would like a training
The kitchen is very important.
Should just... Talia brings markers like, okay,
This
circle
one,
this one,
this one,
this one,
this
this
one,
one, and this one.
It's like, well, we already had a spot for the kitchen. It's a very large kitchen.
Perfect!
Here's your dining hall.
We wanted those two.
This is your main gathering area. Here are the stairs that lead up to the second floor.
There's stairs!
Shit, gotta make a note.
So excited over the stairs.
Yes, it is.
It's an inside joke.
And then on the second floor, there is a library.
Library.
That's
that-
good.
I
That,
love books.
that we can easily shift over to a study.
Can it be both?
Combine it.
You can typically have books in a study, do you not?
Works.
As long as I can put some kids' books in there, we're good.
Oh,
I'm
for
sure there'll
for
be
sure.
room.
Attached to it, there was a separate room. We can easily make that the enchanting room.
Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, we had it set for 4 beds. And then there is a small communal bath or a small bath in each room, and then there is a large communal bathroom on the 5th floor. We could put the training area outside with the pool and the hot spring.
Just like, this is great!
Pool.
Yeah. You're doing awesome.
The stable's not hard to finagle. We can just add like a little canopy outside. That way your horses will be covered.
Awesome.
Anything else you would like?
I think that covers it.
I think so, yeah.
Can I have a tiny bed for my imp?
Yes, we need 2 more as well.
No, like, how tiny are we talking about? We talking like
Lena just
He
grabs
fits in my
Felix.
hand. Like, but he fits in my hand.
I mean, this one's a little bigger than that one, so he's a little chunky.
He's not chunky, he's just fluffy.
Yes.
It's
Just-
definitely meat, not fur.
Shh, you're not here.
It's all muscle. It's all muscle.
I'm just big boned.
baby beds. Got it.
Critter cribs.
Critter cribs!
I need to write that down. That's important.
Critter
I don't take
cribs.
many notes, but that's important. It goes right here with all my other notes. Like
Critter
find
cribs.
Gunther, who's Marcus, and Gunther has been found.
And critter cribs.
Critter Crips.
Are we putting these small beds with the other room? in
Yes.
The other rooms?
Yes.
Right, so each bedroom gets a tiny bed.
What you gonna use your tiny bed for?
Should figure it out.
You'll
The
have to get a
creepy
It'll
bed.
be
doll.
my laundry chair.
No, it's for the creepy doll.
No, that's not staying in my room.
We'll have to get you a pet. A small pet. I mean, you've got a horse, but
I love my
he
horse.
can't fit.
Oh, he can fit wherever he wants.
I mean, that's true.
Aaron, control yourself.
Please don't.
Anything else you all would like?
Can the kitchen be stocked?
I can certainly try.
Yay!
Oh,
I think that does it.
you pretty much got all of our requirements.
I want a rug.
Nylamine wants a rug.
Okay. Are we putting rugs all over the place or just one rug?
I want one. I don't know about them, but I want a fluffy one.
Fluffy rug with the room with the imp. Go on.
He just makes a... I mean, I don't know. I won't say no to a rug, but I'm not... It doesn't matter to me.
I'll take a rug.
Rugs everywhere. Is that all?
No carpet in the bathroom.
Is there like a place that we can like take off our shoes? We need like a shoe bench.
Well, that's just furniture.
Well, yeah, but we need one. That's important.
I mean, we can...
I'm not going to truck mud all through our keep.
So we need like a shoe room.
Yes,
Like
a mud room. A mud room.
We need a room in between the front door and the rest of the house. That's what she's saying.
To put all the dirty shoes and outside
And our
stuff.
Yes.
our dirty armor and crusty swords. Oh yeah. Absolutely.
It's a screened-in porch.
Yes, thank you.
Perfect.
Thank you.
The balconies.
We need at least 2 balconies.
Oh, this guy hates us.
We should put one over the pool so we can jump into the pool from the balcony.
That sounds dangerous.
That sounds like fun.
God.
That sounds like death. Broken horns.
Oh. Well, maybe you shouldn't do it, but dang. I'll do it.
Oh, God.
I don't even like swimming. Why am I suggesting that?
So, one balcony in the front, one balcony in the back.
That works.
Yeah.
I think that's all.
Wait, well, let me make the necessary adjustments. And, it might be a little bit for us to build this.
Perfect.
Oh,
Thank you.
Of course.
I'm sorry.
Do you need anything from us?
No, I think I'm fine.
Okay.
Do you want some food? I can make you some food and bring it to you while you work.
We're going east. Don't make those promises.
I think I'm fine. The castle guard feeds us very well.
Not as good as I, because I make very good food. But okay, if you insist.
She does make good food.
The food is very
Why else
good.
do you think I wanted a big kitchen?
With an island.
With an island.
I believe we will be fine.
Okay.
Maybe once everything's set up, we'll come over for a nice meal.
Okay. I
Our
can set
first
for that.
house guest!
We're gonna have a housewarming party.
This would be quite a fun
Yay!
vacation.
Let's invite all of our friends. Wait.
We don't have any friends. We are our friends.
We have enemies? Let's invite our enemies!
We're not going to wreck a new house.
Can you put explosion-proof walls?
Are you gonna live here?
I don't know. It honestly just depends. I don't know. I don't really make plans for the future. Just kind of whatever happens, happens.
That's fair.
Okay. So with that, you are escorted out again by young Chipper Roth. As he kind of just like skips his way down the stairs. Happy as can be.
How does he have so much energy?
I know. I mean, we just screamed at that poor architect.
So where are you heading to now?
Well, we can't leave without service. So I guess go back to the inn? Is that what we're doing? Anyone else have any? Do we need to pick up more supplies? I mean,
We haven't really used anything since we picked up supplies last time.
Excuse me.
I did burn through 5 rations, but it's okay. My 12 will work.
I mean,
Do you want some
Nylamine
more? I have a
has a
bunch.
box.
I know you do.
so we definitely don't need rations.
You know what we have not done? We have not checked out the bakery here.
Well, we have to have service for that.
Shh, don't tell him.
I mean, I could always pick him up something.
Newsflash, Nylamine has a devious side.
Well, yeah, but we're supposedly leaving, aren't we?
We could stop by the bakery on the way out.
We could. Are we? We're still in front of the people, the castle?
Yes.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Where is the bakery?
You all are staying at the famous serpent, right?
That is correct.
Go just north. There should be a little bakery shop.
Perfect. Thank you so much. All right. So it's just north. We can hit it. We're going east. So we'll have to do a funky thing, but yeah, that can work.
That sounds good. Solid plan.
Anything else that we need to do? Speak now, forever hold your peace.
I need to talk to a Sophia's.
So let's go back to the inn then. We go back to the inn.
So you all head off to the famous serpent. You can hear. You get back. Are you going straight to the bakery, or are you going?
No,
We're hitting the bakery after.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotta take Service to the bakery.
So you can hear Service's little mumbles that he does when he studies.
He's really loud today. Why is he screaming?
Why doesn't it work?
You're doing it wrong.
Hello. It's the first time it's talked back.
Just
Hello.
Just turn it a quarter and then do it again.
Oh, that's not funny, Toya. I didn't see you come in.
Knock, knock, knock.
Yes.
We are back. As I open the door.
Well, pertinent information first, as always, Toya.
I'm gonna do my thingy to Service. The thingy.
Got it.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Service.
Yes.
How's it going?
Why are you whispering in my head?
Because I can.
No.
Oh, no, what?
Oh, you can't hear it either, can you?
No.
No.
Talia.
That's what, oh no. Like, he sees the face. Like, he sees the face like, oh god, no.
Wow. When did you learn how to do that?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
How's it going?
She goes into a rage.
Oh,
Step away from the chairs.
that.
Oh,
Mind
shit.
fortress.
Lovely.
That's a cool new trick.
Thank you.
So it must be some pretty good sleep.
I know.
You might want to be careful poking around up here. He just leaves it at that.
Noted. We're all just kind of have that weird, awkward eye contact thing going on.
We're just staring at you. So, we have our plans down. You got your study and your laboratory and your whatever, and your room and your study and your enchanting room. All that fun stuff.
Oh my goodness, it's going to be an absolute mess, isn't it?
It's
Two balconies, a pool, a
turned
hot
out all
spring.
right. It'll be fine.
Yeah, but I hope so. I have a castle back, home, maybe, if we get it back. So this one won't be too bad if it's weird.
So, we got to hit the bakery before we go.
Yes,
And
we
then-
found out where the bakery was. I insisted on taking you.
Okay. Bakery sounds good. Let me gather up my things. Are we ready?
Are
I
you
need
ready?
to speak to his office and just.
I mean,
first
he's
a
like
second.
right there on
Oh,
your
yes,
shoulder.
yes. I'll be back. I go somewhere. I don't know.
You go
So
to
you're
your
going
room?
Yeah, my room.
I go somewhere.
I go somewhere.
You just
Go
like walk in the hall.
somewhere. I don't know,
It's obvious.
but somewhere.
You just turn around so you're not facing us.
I'm still here.
You can't hear me.
Just turn around.
Okay.
Zophius, I need to talk to you.
What about?
The abyssal plane
It's hot.
and your age.
What are you talking about?
You're very old.
I am not that old.
You're pretty old.
I'm not that old.
You don't act like you're that old.
Because I'm not that old.
Mm-hmm. But do you want me to try to figure out a way to get you back to the abyssal plane?
Is that even possible?
I don't know, but I could try to find a way.
I don't know. I've always thought about it, but I never thought it could happen.
But think about it some more, and let me know if you would like me to try to figure out a way.
I'll definitely have to take some thinking on it. I'm not too sure.
Well, until you decide. You can always sit on my shoulder.
Oh, I do that anyway. I got yours, please.
Okay,
Oh,
get all
thanks.
my stuff.
Okay.
And we're gonna have little beds for all of our pets, and there's gonna be bathrooms in each room. And he said there was a
Okay.
communal bathroom.
A large communal bathroom
Yes.
on the first floor.
Yes.
It's 2 stories.
That
yes.
sounds
Oh, there are
absol-
stairs.
Oh, it sounds absolutely amazing.
Training room outside. I guess training area.
Yeah, it'd be
It's
weird
not a
for a
room.
room. If it's a room, by definition, that would be inside.
And
They're also
you're
gonna
right.
build a stable.
For the
That's good.
horses. Although,
Sounds like everything's taken care of.
I thought he said it was more of like a canopy.
Yeah, he'll put a canopy over it.
Like, I mean, so what are we
Canopy
talking
stable.
about? 2-3 years before this is finished, or?
He didn't say. I don't
Yeah.
know.
He just said it'd take some time. So we'll see.
Oh. Oh. You got everything okay?
Yes.
Alright. I'll have everything, so
Let's go.
get the horses, the cart, and should we take the cart? Are there even roads where we're going?
That's.
I don't think we should
Oh,
take the
yeah.
cart.
I mean, we've kind of traveled a little bit east, and there wasn't really much,
No,
It's just
we took the
woods,
horses
so-
the whole way, so
but not the cart.
yeah, let's just leave the cart.
Okay.
Seems to be the best idea.
Alright. Drop off my key for the first time ever in the whole campaign on the way out of
We just have a pocket full
I
of
have a pocket
keys
full of
from all
keys
the
from every
inns.
She's just like, this one, here you go.
Pocket full of keys.
Note.
Go to the stable.
Okay.
Did we buy supplies for the horses?
What's my horse's name?
I don't know if you named this one.
I did. I think it's another. Was this one oak?
I think it was oak.
It's some kind of tree.
Ouch. It's in your notes.
I'm sure
All we
it's
know is
somewhere.
that chestnuts are roasted.
I know. I feel terrible. In the moment, it was okay. After the moment, it wasn't okay. I'm sure it's oak.
Morpheus.
If it's not in my notes, I'm writing it down now.
I'm gonna throw my phone at you.
Morpheus ain't there.
Okay. I'm gonna
Uh,
look for Morpheus.
I miss Maple.
That was your horse in Renthia?
Mm-hmm. She's a beautiful horse.
Did Talia see? Did she meet Mabel?
Probably.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she was really pretty.
Yeah, I love her. Can't wait until I get to go see her again.
I'm sure she'll be excited to see you.
If she's still there, I mean, who knows now with everything that's happening. And I hope they wouldn't do anything terrible to her. She's just a horse, but
Yeah, I mean, it's a horse. They're useful creatures. I don't see them just destroying them unless they're hungry.
I don't want to think about that.
Okay.
Why would anyone want to eat maple?
Don't think about it.
He just casually continues walking.
That's just terrible.
I didn't say I was gonna do it.
Not you, Talia.
Well, if they do eat her, we can kill them. How about that?
That's fair.
That's fair.
Not fair.
What, they kill someone important to me?
It's a horse. Like, I mean, it is a life.
It's not
and
just a
very
horse.
valuable, but revenge is never the right answer.
Okay, we don't have to kill them, but can we at least rough them up a bit?
What? You could flick them on the nose.
For eating my horse?
Don't
No,
do it
here.
again. Put them in timeout.
We'll just flick them on the nose with our swords and great axes.
I mean, like, I feel like I feel like it's, you know, if it's just starving children and they don't have anything to eat and there's just a really well-fed horse.
Oh,
there,
dang, that's a
Flick 'em on
good
the nose,
point.
tell you
You
not to do
know,
it again.
That's a good point.
It's not that. I mean, it's like you're just gonna run up to a bunch of children who just were hungry and be like, "You killed my horse."
Oh,
Look,
no.
why did we have to bring children into this?
I don't know.
Let's just forget about it.
You're the one who brought it up.
I'm not the one who brought it up. He's the one that brought it up.
No, you were talking about the horse, and I was like, "Sure, I'm sure it's fine."
I mean, you
unless
actually
they're
did bring it up
starving.
because you did mention missing Maple, and that's what.
I did, but he didn't have to
Snowball.
mention eating it after all the things.
Well, let's just focus on our current horses, which I have no idea where mine
She
is.
just pets her horse lovingly. It's okay, Oak. I'm not going to eat you.
Alright. So you all begin packing up your horses. Minus one nightmare. And you all begin to head north to get some pastries.
Yes.
Pastries.
And then east to go continue your quest.
Yes.
You go in and it's not like Amelia's. This is more of like, you know, your standard, like, Dunkin' Donuts.
I love Dunkin'.
You know,
Can I get an iced coffee to go?
Oh,
without the coffee.
this is
Damn.
certainly.
It's a
Can I get
Dunkin'
an
without the
iced tea
coffee.
to go?
I still got some Earl Grey tea in my
Like,
backpack.
they
have
have
some
pastries from
green
wall to
tea, too.
wall, but it's not like the pastries that you all enjoyed back in Vermilion. Oh no, Levantis. Wrong city.
Is it more
It'll
like
be
a
fine.
Panera?
I'll just take one of those
Yeah.
normal-looking ones over there. It's okay. I feel like these just have been sitting here for a few hours. Like, they started cooking them real early this morning, and they've just sat here all day.
Basically.
I'll take half a dozen chocolate chip cookies.
I think those over there actually look like they might be leftovers from yesterday.
You said cookies.
Yes, I did. Girl, you can't knock a
So-
good cookie.
I do want to make sure that we pick up, you know, supplies for us. Any, like, I don't know where we're at on rations and stuff, but we have no idea how long we're going.
She's got a box of rations.
So,
We have like 21 left.
Don't we have jerky
yeah, but
too?
one ration a day, so that's enough for 3 weeks for you.
Hmm.
Okay, so I just want to make sure we got enough for, you know, 3 to 4 weeks, and then food for horses and such.
Yeah, very easy to come across. With her box of rations, it probably costs you know, for the month, about 9 silver.
Okay.
For the rest of y'all. And then for the horses, probably like 2 gold.
Okay, that's fine. I will spend it. And everybody has 4 weeks rations.
That way we know how long we can last before we all die together.
Well, I mean, we've went a little ways tracking down that thing that swallowed you, and there wasn't much out there. And I can imagine it only gets worse from there.
Ow.
So tally ho.
Let's go.
Adventure awaits.
Yeehaw. You all mount your horses.
Is my horse
Begin leaving the city. It's where you see your friendly nightmare, Morpheus.
Yay! I dismount Nylamine's horse and get on Morpheus.
I should have asked someone about Morpheus.
Hello, Morpheus.
Honestly, I forgot he existed.
Nay.
How are you? Did you have fun?
You know it's like a demon horse, right? You talk to it like it's a kindergartner.
Okay.
This Morpheus has like punk metal posters in his room. It's like, leave me alone. I'm playing games. You got me killed.
He's the emo teenager.
All right. We head east.
Alright, so
I thought we were supposed to go north. Oh no, that was the bakery.
That was the
We
bakery.
already went north.
We went to the bakery, now we go
We
east.
got Little Debbie's and now we're on our way.
And half a dozen chocolate chip cookies.
Should just munching on a cookie.
They're not even like a name brand. It's just the store brand. They're a little too dry.
Crunchy.
And not even in a good way. Like,
They were like ration cookies.
yeah, it's
they're
not
ration cookies.
ration cookies.
Told you should just.
I thought those were chocolate and it's raisins.
You got a no raisin on accident.
Are you sh-
My last cookie was chocolate. What did you eat?
I don't know now. Ugh.
I'm confused.
Maybe they ran out of chocolate and they just gave us raisin instead. It's like maybe they won't notice.
I think it started out chocolate and it finished with a raisin flavor. I
It's
hope
like-
it was raisins.
That's interesting.
Good Lord.
I suddenly don't want to know anymore.
Yeah, probably not. You want me to identify the rest of them?
Yeah, it takes out the 4 remaining cookies.
Identify the cookies.
Identified cookies. They are not magical.
Wow!
Well, that's something.
Well, at least that's good. Right?
So you go, mounted horses, begin heading east. The path goes, couple hours go by, you come to the hills that you all are so very accustomed to with the Simic Hunter camp. And then you go and couple hours later, the sun starts setting, and you know from previous travel that you're still about 2-3 hours away from the fallen city of Tarkus.
Should we try to rest now or keep going until we get to Tarkus?
I mean, I feel like, that place, that'd be shelter there, but, if you can do your little hut thing, then we could stay here. I think that would be fine. Because, there wasn't much there anyways.
There might be more cover for the horses, though.
Maybe, but wasn't there, people there? Wasn't there, scavengers that had looked around?
I don't think so.
The only person that was there when you went there was the lady in the tree.
Nay.
I thought there was somebody else there that, we waited for them to go away or something.
I think there. I don't know.
There was, and they were heading the same direction that the hags were.
I don't remember.
It's up to you. I'll go either way. I'm just saying we can stay here just as safely as we can now. If you feel like pressing on for a few more hours, then we press on.
I am also flexible on both. I was just putting every option out there. So, what's the consensus?
Whatever you want to do. I can do my hut. I just need you
Let's
to
just
tell me.
stay here.
Yeah, so that's where it works.
Okay.
Okay.
I do my hut. That's a 3rd level, right?
You can do it ritually. And it doesn't cost you a spell.
I do that.
Okay.
I make a fire.
Okay. Everyone does their nightly preparations with their huts and their fires. You all tie up your horses to a nearby tree, or let them just wander.
Well, I let Morpheus just wander, but...
You leave him close to the hut, just outside the hut, tied up.
Yeah.
Okay. You go, tie up your horses, get in your hut, and who's taking watches?
Sure.
First watch.
I'll take a second.
Okay. As everyone begins to settle down, the night is quiet. Not all you notice is not much real wildlife out here. Like what you're used to hearing, crickets and all that other fun jazz, is quiet to the point where it's almost eerie. But you're like, well, maybe I'm just tired and I'm overthinking things.
Stoke the fire a little bit.
And as you as everyone goes to sleep, let's go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Cocked.
Yes, that's good.
That is 13.
13. Nothing eventful happens.
Cool. Nothing.
Me.
Yep.
It's just really quiet.
Okay.
Good night.
Good night. Oh. That's an 11.
Nothing really eventful happens.
It is really quiet. Like
And
Sirius up.
sourish.
Alright, so you keep an eye out. I got things I need to read. 15.
15. Quiet night as always.
I mean, not as always, say ya. Alright, time to wake up. Let's go. Yeah, you. As the gnome just...
You wake up in the morning, enjoy your rationy breakfast.
You want another terrible chocolate chip cookie?
No, I just ate a terrible ration. I forgot how much I hated these things.
Wait, don't we have the jerky though?
Yes, I chewed on a little bit of it. It's very dry now.
Oh, jeez, we can't win, can we?
No.
I'll eat a terrible cookie along with my ration.
Eat a terrible cookie along with your ration.
Maybe we should try hunting sometime.
We did that once, remember? That's how we got elk.
Nylamine just immediately goes,
Rabbits.
Yeah, like what's out here? Rabbits. We could hunt some rabbits. We should hunt some rabbits. Are you okay?
I'm great!
Pressing on.
Here we go.
You all remount your horses, and begin heading east again. There is... Takes you, the 2 to 3 hours. You come across the city of Targus. Still destroyed and battered. Nothing has changed from the last time that you all came.
Minus one scrawny person in a tree.
Mm-hmm. Horribly malnourished.
Are you all gonna head north back to where the hag camp was, or are you heading further east?
Further east.
Further east, right?
To the east.
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of like take a chance here and kind of hold on to my medallion kind of quietly to myself and just kind of mentally ask if we should keep going east or if there's something else.
You don't really get any sort of hint of which way to go.
Fair enough, fair enough. Just follow everybody east.
Okay. You all head east. Once you get to the end of the city, it seems like there used to be a path here, but has since been overgrown with weeds and foliage that it's kind of like every kind of few steps you feel what used to probably would have been a stone path. Now basically just mush.
Nice.
Beautiful.
Well, they really let this place go, didn't they?
Mm-hmm. I wonder what happened.
Yeah, they went to war.
And they just left Tarkus to fend for themselves?
It seems that way with the way the orcs attacked and such, but I mean, it looks like this city has kind of went to ruin long before.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like it was mostly just stragglers that lived here. I don't know. We don't really have any places like this in Brenthia. I mean, most of it is when you run into a town, you don't really run into ruins of towns.
Was there stuff like that in Lacria?
You have your abandoned buildings, not a whole town though.
I mean, there was a bakery that got abandoned in a few towns over. But kids just went in there to play. So I don't know.
Yeah.
This is definitely new for me. That's for sure.
Yeah, I've never seen it just abandonment, I guess, on this scale before. I mean, I haven't traveled all of the Empire, and I've seen ruins and such before in places, you know, obscure places, but this seems like on a path that used to be well-traveled, and now it's overgrown and left to ruin. You didn't, Selune didn't give you any feeling on where we should be looking for Phaylon.
I don't remember. Did she? No. She said that we might have to chase him, though.
Chase him? That's,
That sounds fun.
yes, encouraging.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I hate long, boring rides. Especially on a horse. Like, I can't really do anything. I get bored.
We could play I Spy.
I spy something green. Is it that tree? Nope.
Almost. You're so close.
Is it
bush?
Is it the leaves?
Yes!
Oh my goodness. That's the 5th time in a row, Talia.
That's all there is out here is leaves!
I spy something brown. Was it that single branch? Oh, you got me.
I spy something red and flaming. Oh wait, that's just me, sorry.
I mean, it could also have been your horse, but, you know. Way to go, Talia, always thinking of yourself.
I spy something pink.
Is it
It's
you?
you.
It's me.
This is my life now.
Yeehaw.
Is there anything, like, abnormal about where we're traveling? Like, obviously it's ruins and stuff, but, like, is there just something, like, anything in the air that would be, like, concerning or anything like that? Any feelings that
Make a perception.
are weird? That was better. 21.
21. You're not... Nothing really seems eerie, besides just the lack of...
Civilization.
Yeah.
Okay.
But, no, it's not like, oh, God, you know. This is mind-blowing, whatever. It's...
Just creepy.
Yep.
Got it. Cool. Shall proceed.
You all continue heading east, following what is left of this path. And you start coming across more wooded areas. It's now becoming a dense forest. Almost like a rainforest style. The only reason you guys are really able to see is because of how cold it is. There is no real foliage. Most of the plant life is kind of like dying. And so, not really all that much, just kind of, your visibility is kind of diminished, and there's more of, there's just a claustrophobic kind of feeling.
Oops. Cool. I'm going to be keeping an eye out for obscenities.
Okay. Nothing really catches your eye. But it's now a tight squeeze where you used to be able to have like two people side by side. You're now having, one person single file, and your speed is slowed down a bit.
I'm going to use prestidigitation just to kind of warm the air just right around me.
Okay.
Just so it's not so chilly. Like, it's a lot colder here than I thought it was going to be.
So, with the slightly warmer area by Service, you all continue to push forward. And,
He's so easily distracted.
You begin to push forward. And you notice
I noticed something.
that there's seems to be more civilization, like animal wildlife, where it kind of has been like kind of just sparse and abandoned. You start to notice that hey, there's a squirrel, hey, there's a bird. And the further you all are pushing into the woods, the more civilization or animal wildlife you are coming into.
It's like civilization.
That's the exact opposite of animal
Right.
wildlife.
Animal wildlife is what I was meaning, not what I was saying.
Well, I guess
You
abandoned
run into
cities
more
do have
animal civilizations.
Well, before it was like no animals whatsoever.
Oh, that's kind of weird.
Hey, I spy something brown. Is it that rabbit? Yeah. And that squirrel and that bird and that other squirrel and that.
I didn't notice it before,
There's
but
so many
it was
animals
been so
here.
quiet, and now it's not as quiet. It sounds normal now.
That's really odd.
As you all are noticing these animal wildlife, you do notice that you guys have been traveling for most of the day by now. The sun is behind you. Luckily, you all are far enough away from the mountains that it's not getting dark super quick. But you do know it is starting to get a bit late. Do you all want to continue pushing into the wildlife, or stop here for now?
I mean, that's kind of getting late. We're in unknown territory. I don't feel like we need to press on immediately, do you?
I don't.
It's pretty good.
Find a place for camp, yeah.
Yep.
Mumbo jumbo.
Okay, this is the spot then.
Now that he just plops on the floor and is like,
All right,
here it is.
this
We're
is
ready.
No, I mean, no.
10 minutes later.
Poop. A little tut.
I mean, I would have liked to be a little more under the trees, but sure.
Don't complain. You didn't spend 10 minutes casting it.
We didn't ask you to spend 10 minutes casting it. You just sat down and started casting
We
it.
kind of did.
Yeah, but when we had a camp.
I mean, it's fine. This will work, I guess.
That's alright. We don't need trees. We have a hut.
Okay, we have a hut.
Okay.
Okay, horses, have fun fending for yourselves.
Can't I just, like, make it to where Talia can't get in the hut?
You can.
You don't like my hut? That's fine.
Get
Hide
out.
the beam.
Stay out.
Wait, no, I'm sorry. You did a good job. Let me in, please.
Thank you.
You did do a good job.
Maybe next time, though, just, little warning first.
I do love that it is warmer in here.
It is, it's
It
normal.
does feel so cozy.
Yeah, it's a normal
And it's
coziness.
dimly lit.
Not brightly lit.
Dimly lit.
Dimly lit.
You all take your watches. Let me go ahead and get perception checks from the three of y'all's.
Oh no! Thank you. 6.
5.
21.
Service in his sleep. There. There.
It's Saya. It's not me. She's just like, Service is actually over.
We just wake up and we're like, oh, this is why we don't let him take watch.
Yeah, it's like, but Saya's still sitting up just like...
I love that.
Saya's like
I
a
just
little
imagine
sonar,
she
like-
pokes her head out. She's like,
She's like, he
just
would,
half a head out of the dome.
she's like, he would never survive without me.
gives Felix a dirty look.
They're always at war.
You all... Saya does kind of keep an eye on... It seems like whatever wildlife is here seems to be watching you.
Oh, that's creepy. Thank you.
What's watching us?
The wildlife.
Oh.
The animal civilization.
Oh. Well, shit.
Oh, what's that, Saya?
It's just like everything. They all seem to be kind of like focused around you. Nothing seems to be hostile, but it just seems like, normally you come up to a squirrel and they run away. Kind of just like perch themselves up into a tree and just watch.
A weird little squirrel.
So they're acting...
I'm not awake.
acting strange, okay. So they're curious, more curious than normal. I'll use my wand to detect magic just to see if there's anything in an area around me.
Nothing magical.
I'm gonna hate this. Yeah, stay in here just in case, and if anything happens to me, of course, you yell and wake everybody up. And then I'm gonna step outside the dome. Kind of walk around.
Nothing makes a move at you. The dog just kind of just stands there and watches.
Like, hello.
Just animal noises.
I just found one that just seems to be more curious, I guess. It just kind of stops and is staring a little more, and I'll kind of kneel down in front of it. Hello. You'll come here?
It doesn't get any closer. It kind of keeps like a good 6-7 foot distance between you, but it doesn't get any closer. If you try to get closer, it backs up a bit.
You don't know where Phaylon is, do you?
Nothing.
Why are you staring at me? Speedy to rise. Okay. Nice chat. And I guess I'll go back to the dome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you could talk to a squirrel.
I'm sleeping.
I know you are, but you could.
I could.
And then after whatever time, I'll wake them up.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone gets woken up. Dome falls.
Man, I don't know what was going on last night, but I could not focus.
Me either.
I
slept amazing.
Thanks.
Of course you did.
It's the monotony, I think, of the traveling. The animals are acting weird here. They're not scared of us at all. I don't know if it's normal or if it's like, because I've never really been someplace where they haven't been people. Or maybe they just act like they've never seen us before and we're curious, or...
Does this animal behavior, is it normal?
Well, from all the animal behavior that everyone has been around, none of the wildlife just kind of, stops and stares. Like they will do what they can to steer clear. This is like blatant watching.
Should I talk to them?
I mean, you could try to. I mean, maybe that'd be helpful.
Okay. I will don my armor, do all that stuff at breakfast, and then find the closest animal and cast Speak with Animals.
Okay.
Who am I talking to?
You're talking to a random squirrel.
Hi,
And
good
this
morning.
is going to go marvelous.
It doesn't speak. Like, it's just silent.
Do I get the idea my spell's going through?
Mm-hmm. Your spell's working.
Are you afraid to talk? 'Cause it's okay. I won't hurt you. None of my friends will hurt you. We're just passing through.
Nope. You notice that, like, it was making noises, but, like, as soon as you got close enough to, like, interact with it, it kind of just stopped making any noise.
What a little weirdo.
Are you okay?
Just watching.
Is there anything weird besides it just watching? Like anything? Is its movement like restricted to a certain way? Like, is it being controlled?
It's just sitting there watching.
Okay. I guess I'll turn my attention to another animal. Hi, good morning.
You go and interact with it, it just stops and just watches.
I'll do that for 10 minutes. Do I get any different reaction?
Nope. Oh, any creature that you go to interact with just stops and watches.
And then the last, 30 seconds. Good morning, Morpheus. I hope you're doing good today.
See, that's how you look when you do this. It's absolutely crazy. Don't tell her that, but yeah. Just,
Do you want to see something?
Sure.
Hello,
In her brain.
Who said it?
I'm watching you.
I know, all of you are. And just notice how she switched from her animal speak to human speak. She's not talking like neighs and squeaks and stuff anymore. Well, they're all weird. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know. I guess we just press on. They're not acting aggressive, but they are acting, I don't know, curious.
Yeah, like every time I went up to one, they would just stop.
I haven't noticed anything magic from them, but I'm not gonna lie, they kind of act a lot of the way like when I look through Saya's eyes.
Interesting.
So I don't...
Do you think somebody's looking through their eyes when we...
It could be.
That's a little unnerving.
I mean, we know we're being watched,
For sure.
but I guess
Just don't know whether it's something malicious or if it's just animals that don't know what we are.
Well, I guess we'll find out sooner or later.
I guess we keep continuing.
Let's press on.
I'm going to keep a specific eye on the animals and how they're acting and if there's any changes in how we've been observing them.
No.
Okay.
So you all mount up and continue going?
Yes.
As you go and continue going, you notice almost as if these animals are kind of giving you a path, so to speak. As you go,
They're showing us the way to go.
They're kind of all up around you, and then as you move forward, they kind of just give you an opening to walk through.
Weird little creatures.
Do the horses do anything different? that were riding? The three of them were riding?
Mm-mm.
They're still being our normal horses?
Yep.
Okay. This is interesting.
Odd little creatures.
No, I don't know. At this point, I just feel like if something's going to happen, it's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think the danger's going to come from chipmunks.
Right. We proceed.
Alright. You continue heading east. Pushing through the animals. And, you notice that it's gone from your small little woodland creatures. Now getting bigger. You see your owls, your eagles, your like smaller, like medium-sized animals. Then you start coming across and you see some, in the distance you see some wolves acting the same way as the rest of these animals. Just kind of watching.
Do not pet the puppy, Nylamine.
Well, I mean, none of the other ones have been hostile.
Do you continue
I'm
heading
not
toward...
endorsing this, but I'm not going to stop you either. But I highly recommend you don't go pet the puppy.
She's gonna do it anyway.
I'm gonna do it anyway.
I'm gonna follow her.
Okay. So you all head towards the wolves.
Yes.
They just kind of stop and just watch.
Cats speak with animals.
I go pet it.
How are you guys doing?
Again, no response.
I go pet it.
She just wants to pet you because she really likes you and you're really fluffy and she's being friendly.
Again, they stay about the 6 feet away. They don't let you get really any closer than 6 feet.
I'm getting
Bless
closer
you.
than 6 feet.
As you try, they back away.
Well, I'm getting closer than 6 feet.
Well, then you're just continue
It's just gonna be like.
it's just this the entire time.
See, and I just spoke to her about how crazy she looked while she was running around talking to all these animals, and now she's chasing dogs around the field.
Whole person.
Thank you.
Not a person.
You're welcome.
Has to be humanoid for that.
Can't cast whole person on me. Okay.
I mean, I tried to tell them she's not hostile, but you know.
Nylamine. Consent is important.
Wait. Never mind.
Yeah, that actually may work, you know. Hello, Mr. Wolf. May I approach?
I will repeat it in wolf.
No response to either
I'll
question.
take a bow.
You are bowing to a wolf.
Yes.
No, you are bowing to a wolf.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Does it sit down? Is it moving? Is it standing?
This stays the same. It's kind of like it sits there and watches, but if you get closer, it kind of stands up and backs away.
Okay. I'm not sure what your deal is. Why? Do you know where Phaylon is?
Do you know where Phaylon is?
No response.
What if they are Phaylon?
I don't know. Switch and flick. Any more magic?
No magic.
So you guys are just really weird animals. What happens if I try to hit one? I won't
Don't.
hit one.
Please
I
don't.
won't. I
Please
won't
don't.
hit one. I won't hit one. I don't want to hurt the animals, but like.
I
what
just
would
told
happen?
them you're not hostile.
But what would happen?
Well, they won't let you get close enough to try.
I don't do that, but I motion like that.
Okay. I wouldn't recommend it, but okay.
I'm not going to do it.
I say we just keep going. I don't know what else to do.
Then can you take us to where we need to go?
They kind of just like open the path for you to go to.
Oh, looky there.
I guess we go that way.
Yep.
Well, that could be leading us to our death.
I mean, we were going there anyways.
Fair enough.
It might just be faster this way, but either way. Start walking that direction, leading the horse.
Yep. Following.
Okay, you all go. You have now elevated from mid-sized creatures to now your larger creatures. You are seeing dire wolves and some bears,
That's not terrifying at all.
all just kind of having the same behavior. Open path that you can just walk right through. None of them being hostile. Start seeing some lions, some tigers,
Bears.
Oh my.
birds.
This is so interesting.
Another road.
Is there like, I don't know. I just don't know.
Are you okay, Talia?
No.
What's wrong?
You've seen animals do this?
No, never, but...
It's
yeah,
weird.
In all... He leans in real close. In all honesty, until about a month and a half ago, I never seen anybody with fire for hair.
That's a solid point.
And now I know a person and a horse.
You make a solid point there.
Yeah. And that worked out okay. That worked out okay. So, I mean,
Fair
they opened
enough.
a path. They're kind of like almost leading us.
Fair enough.
We'll see what's happening.
There's been some very interesting things that have happened to us.
Once you get to the area with the bears, lions, and tigers, the sun is starting. You're not sure if it's just the thick foliage of like the rainforest, or if it's just is it getting that late already? The sun is starting to set.
Do we feel that tired?
Feels like you all been traveling for a day.
Alright, wait.
Let's find a spot first.
Just find a spot. Is this something level last night, that route? Oh my goodness. That's probably why I say it was so alert, because I couldn't sleep.
I'm waiting until you tell me to do my homework.
And find a suitable place to make camp.
Okay. Find a suitable spot to make camp.
Right here. Perfect.
Okay,
No tree roots.
Sit down right in the middle and do my thing.
I mean, excuse me, Mr. Bear, is it okay if we just like right here?
We're just gonna
It's
sleep.
just like really close to him. I mean, it'd be warm. Can we just cuddle up with you? Can we bring the bear in?
Like, what if he eats us?
No, you haven't eaten us so far. You want to try it?
He's gonna stay 6 feet away from us.
I mean, we can try. Let's walk up to the bear.
Keeps a 6 foot distance.
Son of a... Okay, yes. You're right, Nylamine. But that would have been a fluffy bed.
Okay. You set up your dome.
Yep.
You take your watches.
What
Yep.
is that bear doing with that rabbit?
There are no rabbits in this area.
We're in the large creature area now.
Yes.
We've upgraded.
Yes. Um. You go
Bear noises.
and you take your watches. Nothing eventful happens. All the animals are kind of don't change. They just sit there and watch.
Are they still kind of indicating a path?
As you've kind of been going forward, they're just opening your path. So the path that you came from is kind of just closed itself off. But like this is a starting of a new path coming in front of you, but it hasn't continued.
I guess we continue moving then.
You wake up. Nothing has changed, and you continue heading. See the bears, the horses, the tigers. And everything keeps leading you further east.
I'm gonna try juggling some rocks while we ride.
Jumping the rocks.
That's gonna work out so well.
Make a dexterity check.
Dexterity or performance?
Either way, they're all flying at me.
In
so
other
it's
words,
okay.
which one of us is he gonna hit in the
It's
head?
gonna hit me. It's absolutely gonna hit me.
What is it?
Performance.
Careful, Zophius is in between my horns.
I mean,
I
it's
have a
fair.
cursed shield.
That's
It's
I
coming.
have a character sheet here somewhere. It's a 13.
But he's not throwing it.
It's not an
It's
attack.
it's
Oh,
at
that's
an
a-
object. So
You're going. You kind of like get two. You can get like one up in the air. Like you try to like throw the other one in. It's trying to do that. It doesn't work very well.
mine is just.
Thank you, Elena. Always encouraging.
That was a good attempt.
It's hard on the horse. It just, just getting the angle right.
You
I'm sure you'd be
you
better
need to
on
move
the
with
ground.
the horse. Like when the horse bumps, you throw up.
No, don't
Well,
throw up.
he
Please
tosses a
don't
couple
throw up.
rocks toward Talia. Here you go. With you.
Make a performance check.
I'm so good at this, you guys. 4.
You toss one up and you're looking straight at it and it just goes. Ping.
I'm gonna try. Okay. What am I rolling?
Performance.
I got this.
I have a +0.
I have a +1.
Oh my god.
16 plus 2.
This is when you find out that Nylamine can juggle.
I'll be damned. How do you... how long have you been doing this?
Since like 10 seconds ago?
He just encourages the horse to walk a little faster.
It's like I'm done.
Yeah, but can you do this and press the digitation? Just magic balls start spinning around. Like 8 of them.
Alright. After your fun juggling sessions, you begin going, and these large animals continue on for a good bit of the day. The rainforest begins to clear some. And you start seeing as the trees start separating out that the animals get bigger again. It's now elephants and giant apes. You see some mammoths and all that other fun jazz.
Those are really big. That's like a very hairy elephant.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think I've heard stories, but I don't know if I've seen one, I don't think. Have I ever seen one?
Tell you, I haven't seen
Mm-mm.
one.
Yes, those are very, very furry. Incredible.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
And once again, they're kind of just watching.
That's okay. We're just looking for Phaylon. If anybody could, just point us in his direction, we'll be just moseying on through.
What he said.
None of them make any sort of noise. It's just watch.
Okay.
You are very hairy.
You begin going through some of this clearing. And notice there is almost a wall of creatures. They kind of just like where everything else has been like 2 lines going this way, it's just a wall standing right in front of you. Are you all approaching the wall?
Well, I am.
I mean,
Yeah.
if there's a wall, sure. Is there the path leading that way?
Yeah, they're all doing this, and then there's just a wall Well, just like across.
Like a wall of animals?
Yes.
Okay. What kind of animals?
Like mammoths.
Okay.
Well, if they keep the 6 feet, we should just be able to walk right through.
You get up to what you know is, your 6 foot buffer. And you start to move closer and they don't move. They kind of step in your way to block your path.
Go under it. They're mammoths. They're big. We can crawl.
Should I attempt to talk to them again?
I mean, I think maybe we should, get down off our horses. Nylamine.
I'm crawling under it. That's what I'm doing.
Hey, that's not going to be good.
It is actively preventing you from going through
How?
by moving.
What if I crawl really fast? Like,
Nylamine, those are really big feet.
You're gonna get stepped on.
just like hug them.
Sure.
It lets you hug the leg.
Sure.
You're so fluffy.
Okay, we'll dismount and... I guess walk up to it.
Hello?
Cast speak with animals. Hello.
Nothing.
Would it be okay if we went through?
Nothing.
I don't understand.
Well, there's nothing to understand. It's not saying anything.
I know. I don't just... She starts making frustrated elephant noises.
This is so weird. Isn't it? I'll do that.
It's very odd.
Still not talking.
I'm still not talking. I mean, you've led us this far. I mean, is there something here that we should do? Is there a rock, an altar? Is there a gift that we should have brought?
You don't see... You are... Right now, you're just in a clearing. You look back, and you're basically, like, in a box now. Where before, you could see what was basically, like, the path they kind of led you to was still kind of behind you. Is now just a straight box. You look behind you, and, like, you can see that the animals that are not participating in this box are back to doing normal animal things.
I'm a cleric of the goddess Selune, if that means anything.
Nothing happens.
Is
it is getting late.
You're very soft. Just like I'm your pet.
Okay.
I mean, we were sent here by Autumn, the Eladrin. I don't know if that matters. You...
No.
Selune told me to find, what's his name? Phaylon? Phaylon. I don't know where he is, how to find him. All I know is you animals are very interesting.
I'm repeating all of this in Speak with Animals. Just in case.
Okay. I mean, it is getting late. I mean, if you do your thing, they can't get in, right?
Yeah.
Just in case. Okay, well, I guess we sleep here.
Okay, we're gonna go to bed now. Good night.
See you in the morning, weird staring creatures.
Wait. Can I do the detect thoughts on the mammoth?
Must read spell.
Because I know that the telepathically speak thing, that one, is for if they can understand me. But the detect thoughts doesn't say anything about that.
It has no effect.
No effect.
They are not smart enough.
Okay, I go to sleep in my hut. After I make the hut.
Okay. You create your hut. You all go to take your rest, and just this wave of tired hits all of you. You all physically cannot resist the urge to go to sleep.
Except me, who is immune to magical sleep.
Not magical. Plant-based.
Plant-based?
I'm already out cold anyways. I don't fight it a single bit.
Okay, I'll take first watch. Don't worry, you guys. I got this.
That sounds
But all y'all go to sleep too.
Say is still awake, though.
Say it'll sleep.
Is Zophius asleep?
Yes, everything is asleep.
I'm all cuddled up with Zophius. Little rat.
Call it a
The
Felix.
magical plants. Can the plants do that from inside the dome?
You got affected a while ago.
He's like,
What if we've been like high this entire time? Like, they're like not
This is
actually
just one big
get somewhere.
hallucination.
Yeah.
we never
Shit,
actually
we never
left.
We're
left
actually
Pedio.
It's
We're
the
just
force.
It's not a
We got
bad
some
trip.
weird tea, and it was we
It's
were
the
done from
fucking
there.
Cookies.
Yes.
Damn cookies.
What kind of a bakery did we go to?
The CBD store. Oh shit, who ate the gummies?
You all go to sleep. You wake up, you're 8 hours later. And as you all wake up, you see a middle-aged gentleman who's kind of just sitting right in front of one of the mammoths. And he goes, "Now, that dome was quite interesting.
Thank you, thank you.
Definitely made it a bit more interesting to make this happen. Because now I had to come out here.
Are you Phaylon?
I might be."
Well, good morning. How are you today?
Great, I'm Nylamine Hope.
Extremely loud for early in the morning.
Thank you. I've
Haven't
got
even
a
had my
bunch of
coffee
sleep
yet.
lately. And what?
I haven't had my coffee yet.
Oh, you don't need coffee.
Where do you get coffee out here?
Can we have some?
Right.
Dude, absolutely.
4 cups of Joe,
Do
please.
you have any to
What?
share?
What was that? Oh, goodness.
The goddess Selunes said you could possibly help us in whatever way you can.
Who are we? What does he look like?
An old man.
And middle age.
All you can see is just a middle-aged face. He is wearing a black robe, head to toe, basically covering up most of any distinguishable figures.
Wearing a black what?
Robe.
Head to toe.
He's like, "Well, you all have not been hostile to any of my creatures from the beginning to here. I will choose to trust you for now, even though you all have put a wrench in my plans.
And this is Zophius.
Why do you have an imp?
Because he's my friend.
You are weird.
I know. Then put him on my shoulder.
Well, since you have not been hostile, normally I don't allow people to see how I get into my abode. But there's a first time for everything.
Like, I mean, I can close my eyes.
No, I mean, we've came like a long way looking for this Phaylon, if you are he, to warn you about the dangers presented by a Nathis who's trying to bring back something called a true dead mother.
We can talk about this after coffee.
Coffee sounds good.
Coffee
That
sounds
does
amazing.
sound
Would you
very-
like a terrible cookie?
No.
Do you have a kitchen?
Yes.
Can I cook?
Maybe.
I'm not gonna like poison
Her
or anything. I'm
cooking's
not
good.
weird, but my food is really delicious.
I mean, she-
and
I'm not
hungry for
weird,
actual
but I'm
food.
weird.
I mean, she can cook.
She's pretty
It's
good.
very
I
good.
don't doubt that, but I don't know if it's clean. I've been lazy.
I can do that
We
too.
can clean the kitchen.
So, maybe. Just follow me.
Okay, well, I'll rush into my armor, but sure. She's like, okay, I'm ready.
Half our armor's on.
Right, exactly.
He's backwards.
It's like,
Then he's bent the wrong way.
Lena,
I gotta fix this.
Lena doesn't bother.
Not wearing armor today?
No.
Oh.
What if
Okay.
he tries to kill us?
Um,
The voice in the back of Lena said, "What if he tries to kill us?"
he goes, and you see that the mammoths just kind of part. You and all the horses and all that just kind of follow behind him. You travel for about 6 or so hours, and you come across to this small little shack that's kind of been put out here. It's like, please stay here. I'll be right back. He opens the door to the shack. You see this small little table, and he kind of just like walks off into somewhere else. He's gone for, like, you see him go a good bit out of the way, and you still have the mammoths behind you that are kind of just watching. And you guys can enter the shack.
Wait, he said to wait, didn't he?
Yeah, you said wait in here.
Oh.
In the shack.
Oh, got it, okay.
Then I go wait.
I'll go in the shack.
Go in the shack. There's a small little table there, with 4 chairs just kind of sitting around it.
What are you doing?
I think you rolled the die.
Okay.
About 15-20 minutes go by. He comes back. And he's like, normally I would already have this prepared, but you all ruined my plans with your dome you set up. So I had to go bring the coffee here. And so he goes and he starts kind of boiling the water, and starts making fresh coffee. So what can I help you all with?
Oh God, I forgot what the mission was.
Well, I feel like there's multiple missions involving Phaylon.
Well, as Sirvis mentioned, there's possibility of you being in danger, and we wanted to let you know. Stay clear of an elf man.
and
There's an elf
Nylamine-
man right there.
Yeah, but he's
A
cool.
different one.
He's cool.
But that's, particularly Nathis Vamar is the one. He looks like this, and I put my hat on.
Knows it.
But the first thing that put us this way is you.
Me.
You.
Her.
Let's talk of you, at least
Your-
we assume it's you, in this book.
Your book.
Pull out my book. This book.
Can I see it?
I guess. Selune told me to protect it, so don't hurt it.
What am I gonna do? Punch it?
Just be careful.
Kind of goes through, like, looks at the book. He kind of like, what? Kind of just keeps going through it. And, he gets to the part where it kind of just, like, goes blank. Just kind of flips through the rest. Like, why is this book unfinished?
That I don't know.
And what are these runes?
I don't know that either.
They seem to be some sort of portal-ish, from what I've been able to gather from them. But I'm not sure they're powered by something, I don't know, different than what I'm used to. I mean, it's almost necrotic in nature, but it's not quite.
I believe you said a name to one of my enemies.
Nathis?
No.
I don't think I
You're
said any
saying
other
another
names.
I guess I must be mistaken.
I mean, there's other people here. You're not talking about Altair.
Autumn. You said Autumn.
I would say Autumn,
The Eldred in the Feywild?
How do you know her?
We met her.
There was a portal,
She helped us.
a tear to the Feywild, and we kind of just tumbled through it, and there she helped us.
The Feywild is so beautiful.
Yeah, she frolicked.
And I made Selunes frolic with me. He didn't have a choice.
We were never supposed to speak of that.
It was fun though, wasn't it?
I refuse to answer on the grounds that the answer may incriminate me.
But yes, we spoke to her. She helped us rescue someone important to us.
Interesting. It's been a while since I've talked to her.
And this is Morpheus. We would like to help him too.
Yeah, Autumn said that you possibly could direct us toward a spring that may help heal him.
She said that he's different. He's not turned.
Corrupted.
Yeah, corrupted.
Well, before I can even give you anything, I need you to prove your worth. Yes, I know you are not hostile.
Do you want to play cards?
No.
I have money.
I mean, they don't arm wrestle you. She has all of those arms.
It's more like 2 arms and 8 tentacles.
I mean...
It counts.
And I wouldn't even call 2 of them real tentacles. Come on now.
That's cruel.
I know, right?
That's
I
cruel.
think you look pretty cool.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Of course. But yes, back
So how
to...
would we prove our worth?
I need to know I can trust you.
I mean, that's very difficult. I mean, we could say we're trustworthy. We can do things to make you think we're trustworthy, but we're pretty much trustworthy right up until we're not. Kind of goes for anyone.
But there's a certain level of trust that must be had.
Right.
And how can we do that?
So help me if I have to go pluck flowers off the dark side of a mountain under the light of the full moon.
No, that's no. Anyways.
Actually, I like that idea. Seems like that'll be fun.
Hey, we just came from there.
I just slammed my fist on the table. This is serious!
Hey, you're spilling
No,
my
this
coffee.
is the woods.
Nylamine just gets up. She just gets up. She needs a minute.
Anyway,
Sorry, I have a bad sense of humor.
okay.
I get it. You don't talk to a lot of people.
So what is it that you're asking of us?
There is a certain city near here. One just off the water. There is a portal there that leads to the Feywild. If you go there, make sure that portal's still up and running. And tell Autumn to give me proof of
No, how far are we from Vif?
from Vif.
Yeah.
A while.
Okay.
Because Vif is here and we're here.
Yeah, I know. So I was worried because there was a crushed portal to Vif, and I'm like, we got to go to that portal. We need to go to Myken.
Yes.
How do you spell that?
If you give me proof about the horse, that'll be step 1.
Proof about
The
Morpheus?
Morpheus?
Yes.
How do we give you proof about the horse?
She will know.
Okay.
How do you spell Myken?
Mikin.
Mikin.
It's a few pages back, but it's in your notes already.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so you go to Mikin and make sure the portal works.
Yes. If you can find the portal, it will take faith. And once you bring me back the proof, just bring you back to this hut. The animals will not watch you like last time.
Good, that was a little unnerving.
I mean,
Maybe
but
I'll
it was...
even let you pet one of the wolves.
Bring back proof of Morpheus. That's it. From Autumn.
That's just for now.
Okay.
And then we can start talking about what can happen afterwards.
No, in the meantime, I would suggest you be very cautious. My uncle is looking for something very specifically tethered to the Fey realm, and I believe he thinks you're it. And I think we've got my mother at least somewhat safe from him. Myself being another key for his plan. But you're the one that's... I don't know, I'm sure you have your own ways of protection and such, but I feel like fair warning was due.
It is appreciated. Well, if you keep heading northeast, you'll find Mikan. Might take you a couple days to hit the outer city, but it is not going to be in plain sight.
Okay. Do they have pastries there?
I think so.
And not those dry things that she has.
I don't know where you got that.
They're trying in Pedio, okay? They're trying. They're trying real hard.
Are they? Are they though?
I don't know. It's a good question.
It's a question.
I feel like they could do better.
It's a pastry shop ran by petulant teenagers that are just like, really, what do you want? They just put whatever in the bag.
It's like, feel free to take a moment to gather your things, but if this is true about someone who might be coming to hunt me, time might be of the essence.
Yes, I mean, we're ready to go when we're hunting you. I guess now we'll go find this Mikan, which was where we were going if we would have walked through the portal. Hey.
Circles.
Yes, circles. We just keep going right back to the same places. But what do we do? Ready?
Yeah, I think so.
Ready.
As you all pack up with your newfound knowledge to start heading off to Mikan, we will go ahead and pick up there next week.
Yay.
Goodbye, everybody.
Have a good night. Thanks for tuning in.
Bye-bye.
Well, that's all for tonight. Thanks again for watching the Dicey Knoll. Don't forget, check us out on YouTube and Twitch and Spotify. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you next week.